Title: The Secret Lab in Your Pocket. How Facebook Finds Customers Who Do Not Know They Exist Yet, Part 1 of 3. 2004. A Harvard dorm room. A kid builds a site to rate faces. 20 years later, that same company can predict your divorce, your next job, and what you will buy for dinner before you open the fridge. The crazy part? You train it every time you scroll. If you are unemployed, underemployed, or building a business on Social Security, you need to steal this skill. Because Facebook does not guess who wants your product. It watches them confess it with their thumbs. This is part 1. Today we cover how to identify your potential customer and test your product using Facebook as the case study. No budget, no code, no excuses. In part 2, we will break down 8 principles Facebook uses every day. Part 3 gives you the 3 mistakes that bankrupt other companies and the lessons you can use by tomorrow. Why Facebook does not do market research like everyone else. Other companies start with surveys. They ask strangers, "Would you buy this?" Strangers lie to be polite. Then those companies spend 6 months building, launch to silence, and blame the economy. Facebook starts with behavior. It does not ask, "Who are you?" It asks, "What did you do at 1:13 in the morning when nobody was watching?" Think about it. A bank looks at your salary and decides you are not loan-worthy. Meanwhile, Facebook knows you saved 3 posts about home bakery equipment, watched a full video on how to price chin-chin, and clicked see more on a comment thread about NFAEC registration. One of them is guessing. The other is listening. If you are building something new, you need to listen the same way. Here is how. Step 1. Identify your potential customer. Without spending a kobo, forget demographics. Hunt for digital body language. Other companies build a customer profile that says, female, age 25 to 34, lives in Lagos, earns middle income. That describes to million people. It sells to nobody. Facebook builds a profile that says, join 2 groups called Lagos Vendors and Small Chops Plug this week. Pause for 9 seconds on a video about delivery bikes. Tapped a link for nylon packaging, but did not buy. Searched how to get customers on WhatsApp yesterday. That describes a person with a bleeding problem and a car in hand. How you do it? Stalk the comments, not the likes. Go to 5 Facebook groups where your dream customer complains. Do not post. Do not sell. For 30 minutes, copy and paste every sentence that starts with "I am tired of," "I wish I could," or "Does anyone know how to?" That is your product description writing itself. Facebook SAI reads those sentences at scale. You can read them with your eyes. Use audience insights backwards. Do not start with your idea. Start with a page your customer already loves. If you want to sell to bakers, type Hilda Baci or sugar and spice cakes into Meta as audience insights. Now you see what else those people follow, what jobs they have, what pages they like. You just found the neighborhoods your customer lives in online. Track the save button. Likes are public performances. Saves are private admissions. Post 3 short tips related to your idea. The tip with the most saves tells you what problem people are too shy to admit publicly. That is your first product. Facebook uses save rate to decide what to build next. You can use it to decide what to start. How other companies fail here. Traditional retailers buy data reports. Google sells you keywords. Both tell you what people say. Facebook knows what people do when they think no one is watching. That is why a cosmetics brand can spend millions on billboards, while a single mom in Aba can sell out her lip gloss with one well-targeted $5 ad. One is shouting. The other is whispering to the right ear. Step 2. Test your product before you build it. Facebook never launches. It leaks. Then it measures who cares. When Instagram wanted to copy TikTok, it did not build Reels for everyone. It released Reels to a tiny percent of users in Brazil. It watched. If people used it, they expanded. If people ignored it, they killed it. No press release. No shame. Other companies do a grand launch. They rent a hall, print flyers, invite friends, and pray. If it flops, everyone sees. That is why most people never try again. The risk is public. Facebook made risk private. How you do it with zero money. The fake door test. Build a one-page website on Canva or Card for free. Put a picture of your idea. Add one button that says join the waitlist or pre-order now. Run a $5 ad to one city. If people give you their email, they were ready to give you cash. If nobody clicks, your idea is not the problem. Your message is. Facebook runs fake doors inside the app all the time. Ever see a new button that disappears next week? You were the test. The 500 test. Post a mock-up of your product in the relevant Facebook group. Say, I am thinking of making this. Would you use it? Be honest. Do not count the likes. Count the direct messages that say, how much? And is it ready? Other companies count survey answers. Facebook counts attempted purchases. The Pixel Truth Test. Install the free Meta Pixel on your page, even if you sell nothing yet. Run traffic to it. Then open Events Manager. Look for Add to Cart events. If people click a button that says, buy and you do not even have a cart, that is rage clicking. That is demand. Facebook uses signals like that to greenlight whole divisions. You can use it to validate your next move. How other companies fail here. Tech startups build for 2 years in secret. Restaurants create a full menu before selling one plate. They bet the rent on a guess. Facebook bets $5 on a question. Then it only spends more when the customer answers with their behavior. The mindset shift for entrepreneurs, unemployed, and underemployed. If you are on Social Security or between jobs, you think you have no leverage. Facebook's playbook says the opposite. You have the one thing rich companies lack. You cannot afford to be wrong, so you are forced to be right. You do not need a business plan. You need a behavior plan. You do not need a loan. You need a link. You do not need permission. You need a pixel. Other companies protect their idea. Facebook exposes its idea to the wild, sees what bites, and then feeds that animal. You can do the same today, from your phone. What comes next? In Part 2, we will unpack the 8 principles Facebook uses to identify customers and test products. For each one, I will show you the exact click inside your Facebook account to use it, and I will show you how Amazon, banks, and your local store get it wrong. Part 3 will open Facebook's graveyard. He with Study Beacon, Gifts, Libra, and the Metaverse. You will learn why billion-dollar flops happen and how to make sure your first product is not one of them. Your homework before Part 2. Open Facebook. Find one group where your customer complains. Write down 3 sentences they used this week. Those sentences are worth more than any business course. Bring them to the next part. If you want me to review your test and show you how Facebook would run it, subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment the word Part 2 below. I will pick 3 people to feature in the next video. What problem are you trying to solve? Tell me in the comments, and I might use it as the live case study. Title: The 8 Rules Facebook Uses to Print Customers from Thin Air Part 2 of 3 Hook. In 2010, Facebook rolled out a tiny like button to a few websites. Nobody clapped. No press conference. 10 years later, that button powered a $1 trillion ad machine because it told Facebook what you loved when you were not on Facebook. That is the difference between companies that guess and companies that know. In Part 1, we learned how to hunt for digital body language and run a $5 test. Today, we crack open Facebook's playbook. These are the 8 principles Facebook uses to identify potential customers and test products. For each one, I will show you how to use it today and how other companies get it wrong. Part 3 will cover the 3 deadly mistakes that bury most businesses and the lessons you can steal from Facebook's graveyard. If you are an entrepreneur, unemployed, underemployed, or building while on Social Security, these rules are your unfair advantage. Let us go. The 8 Principles Facebook Lives by Principle 1. Behavior is the new biography. What Facebook does. Facebook does not care that you are a man from Enugu who is 30 years old. Facebook cares that you watched a full video on PCOS machine charges at 2 in the morning, paused on an ad for thermal paper rolls, and then searched how to register a business name on Google at 2:15. That sequence is your real resume. Your age is just the cover page. How you use it, go to Meta Ads Manager. Create an audience. Ignore age and gender for now. Use detailed targeting, stack behaviors. Type engaged shoppers, then small business owners, then Facebook page admins. You just described a person who takes action, not a person who fits a box. Post 2 types of content on your page. The one with more saves and 3-second video views is the behavior signal. Build a how other companies fail. Banks look at your payslip. Supermarkets look at your zip code. They buy data that is already old. Facebook watches what you do 5 minutes ago. That is why a tailor with no shop can find customers faster than a boutique with a billboard. Principle 2. Start with 1%, not 100. What Facebook does. When Facebook launches anything, from stories to marketplace, it shows it to a tiny slice of users first. They call it New Zealand or Canada. If those people use it daily, the feature lives. If they swipe past it, the feature dies quietly. No one writes an article about it. How you use it. Do not launch to your whole city. Run a Facebook ad with $5 per day to one local government area. Your goal is not sales. Your goal is to see if strangers click, learn more. If the click-through rate is above 1%, your message works. If it is below that, change the first line, not the product. How other companies fail. Startups do a big reveal. They invite friends, family, and bloggers. Friends lie to make you feel good. Facebook invites strangers. Strangers tell the truth with their thumbs. That is why most startups die after launch day. Facebook never has a launch day. Principle 3. Fake doors. Reveal real demand. What Facebook does. Before building Facebook shops, the team added a shop tab that did nothing for some users. They counted how many people tapped it in anger or curiosity. Those taps were votes. The people were saying, "I expected to buy here." That is demand without a product. How you use it. Make a free one-page site with Canva. Put a photo of your idea. Add a button that says pre-order, which leads to a join waitlist form. Run traffic to it. If 3 out of every 100 visitors give you an email, you have demand. If nobody does, you have a messaging problem. You have not lost money on inventory. You have only spent data. How other companies fail. Restaurants print 100 menus before they sell 1 plate. Inventors order 1,000 units from China before they sell 1. They build the bridge before checking if there is a river. Facebook checks for the river first. Principle 4. Look for clusters, not individuals. What Facebook does. Facebook does not find one buyer. It finds a pattern. If 1,000 people who bought baby clothes also all followed the same parenting page, watch the same type of video, and use the same phone model, Facebook can find the next 10,000 who act like them. That is lookalike audiences. How you use it? Install the Meta Pixel today, even if you have no product. After 50 people visit your page, you can ask Facebook to find people who behave like those 50. You just cloned your best prospects. No Pixel yet? List 10 people who said I want this in your comments. Go to their profiles. Find 3 pages they all like. That overlap is your next ad target. How other companies fail. Network marketers chase individuals. Retailers use loyalty cards to track one person. Facebook tracks the tribe. One person might say no. A tribe moves together. Sell to the pattern. Principle 5. Kill it fast. So you can learn faster. What Facebook does. Facebook has a graveyard. Facebook Gifts, Poke, Slingshot, Notify. All launched. All died. The stock went up anyway, because investors know dead products pay for live lessons. The rule is simple. If a test does not hit its goal in 7 days, it is gone. How you use it. Write your kill rule before you start. Say it out loud. If I do not get 15 DMS in 3 days, I stop this idea and ask the people who clicked why they did not buy. Haste that rule to your wall. When you hit day 3, obey the paper, not your ego. How other companies fail. Kodak invented the digital camera and hid it to protect film sales. Yahoo bought Flickr and did nothing. They fell in love with what they had. Facebook falls in love with what the data says next. If you are unemployed, you cannot afford to love your first idea. Love your second one. Principle 6. Test the next click, not the last sale. What Facebook does. Facebook never optimizes for purchase on day 1. It optimizes for landing page view, then add to cart, then purchase. Each step is a separate test. If people click but do not view the page, your website is slow. If they view but do not add to cart, your offer is weak. If they add to cart but do not buy, your checkout is scary. How you use it. Break your customer journey into 4 posts. Post 1 teaches. Post 2 shows proof. Post 3 shows the offer. Post 4 asks for the sale. Run a small ad to each one. If post 2 gets no comments, do not blame post 4. Fix post 2. How other companies fail. Most entrepreneurs run one ad that says buy now. That is like asking to marry someone on the first date. Amazon can do that because you already trust them. You are not Amazon yet. Earn the next click first. Principle 7. Use friends as your quality control. What Facebook does. Before Facebook recommends a group to you, it tests it on a few people. If those people join and invite others within a day, the group is good, your friends are the filter. If nobody invites anyone, the group gets buried. How you use it. When you post your product mock-up, do not turn off shares. If 3 strangers share it without you begging, your message has legs. If only your cousin shares it, your message only makes sense to your family. Also run a vote, a Orbi post. The winner is not the one with more votes. The winner is the one where people tag friends to vote. How other companies fail. Companies do soft launches for friends and employees. Those people will not hurt your feelings. Facebook does a hard launch to strangers. Strangers do not care about your feelings. They care about their problems. That is the data you want. Principle 8. Data is the moat, not the code. What Facebook does. Anyone can copy the code for a news feed. No one can copy the billions of data points on what makes a human stop scrolling. That data tells Facebook what to build next. That is why it can enter dating, gaming, and hardware. The users already told it where the pain is. How you use it. Start a notebook or a Google Sheet. Every time you run a test, write 4 things. The hook you used, the audience you targeted, the cost, and the number of DMS. After 1 month, you have a private playbook. That sheet is worth more than a business degree. Save your winning audiences in Ads Manager. Name them clicked but did not buy Lagos, or watched full video of Elijah. That is your moat. How other companies fail. Blockbuster thought the moat was the store. BlackBerry thought the moat was the keyboard. Both ignored the data that said customer behavior moved. Facebook moves when the data moves. If you are building on social security, your data sheet is your inventory. Protect it. 3 mistakes other companies make when they copy Facebook. Wrong. Mistake 1. They ask instead of watching. Other companies run surveys and focus groups. People say they want healthy food and then buy shawarma. Facebook watches what you do at midnight. Lesson. Stop asking, would you? Start measuring. Did they try to? Mistake 2. They launch big instead of testing. Small fashion. Brand will sew 100 dresses for a new design. Facebook will test the design with a Photoshop picture and a sold-out button. If the button gets clicks, they sew the dress. Lesson. Sell the picture before you touch the fabric. Mistake 3. They marry the product instead of the data. Founders keep a bad product alive because they worked hard on it. Facebook kills products its vice presidents built if the numbers are bad. Lesson. Your first idea is probably wrong. Your job is to kill it fast enough to find the right one. Lessons learned for people building from zero. 1. Your lack of money is a filter. You cannot afford a big mistake, so you are forced to make small tests. That is how Facebook wins. 2. You do not need to be technical. You need to be observant. The comments in Facebook groups are product specs written by your customer. 3. Time is your capital. Use it to run 10 small tests instead of 1 big bet. Facebook runs thousands a day. You only need 1 to work. 4. If you are on Social Security or between jobs, your risk is different. A failed test costs you $5. A failed business costs you your rent. Test first. What comes next in Part 3? We will walk through Facebook's biggest public failures: Beacon, GIFs, Libra, and the Metaverse. I will show you exactly which principle they broke and how you can avoid the same trap. I will also give you a 1-page checklist you can use this week to test any idea. Your homework right now. Pick Principle 3. Build your fake door page today. Run $5 to it for 2 days. Screenshot your results. If you want me to tear down your test live and show you what Facebook would do next, subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment Party 5 below this post. I will select 3 people to feature in the final video. What principle are you testing first? Tell me in the comments. Title: The Billion-Dollar Graveyard. What Facebook's flops teach you about saving your first idea. Part 3 of 3007. Facebook launched a feature that made millions of users furious overnight. 2021. It bet more money than the GDP of some countries on a world most people still refuse to enter. The strange part: both failures used the same playbook that built the company. The difference between a dead product and a dead business is knowing which rule you broke and fixing it before rent is due. Welcome to Part 3. In Part 1, you learned how to hunt for customer signals. In Part 2, we broke down 8 principles Facebook uses to find customers and test products. Today, we enter the graveyard. We will study Facebook's biggest public flops, pull out the 3 mistakes that kill other companies, and give you lessons you can use this week. If you are an entrepreneur, unemployed, underemployed, or building while on Social Security, this part is your insurance policy. It shows you how to fail small, so you never fail big. The Graveyard Tour. 4 times Facebook broke its own rules. Case Study 1. Facebook Beacon, year 2007. What happened? Beacon watched what you bought on other websites and posted it to your newsfeed automatically. John just bought a ring on Overstock. No warning. No permission. Users called it spying. Lawsuits followed. Facebook killed it. Which principle did Facebook break? Principle 6 from Part 2. Test the next click, not the last sale. Facebook jumped straight to broadcast the purchase. Without testing, do people want purchases broadcast at all? They optimized for advertisers, not for humans. How other companies make the same mistake. Banks turn on new features that share your data by default. App startups add, invite all contacts, without asking. They assume more sharing equals more growth. They forget the next click is trust, not a transaction. Lesson for you. Before you automate anything, ask permission in public. Post in a group, would you be okay if my app posted your order to your timeline for a discount? If the comments catch fire, you just saved yourself a legal bill. Your version is simple. Do not auto-add people to your WhatsApp group from a landing page. Ask first. Trust is the only metric you cannot buy back. Case Study 2. Facebook Gifts, year 2012. What happened? You could send real chocolate, coffee, and teddy bears to friends right inside Facebook. 20 million people tried it. Then they stopped. Because usage never became a habit. 2 years later, it shut down. Which principle did Facebook ignore too long? Principle 5. Kill it fast, so you can learn faster. The data said people sent a gift once for a birthday, then never again. It was an event, not a behavior. Facebook kept it alive, hoping it would turn. Hope is not a strategy. How other companies make the same mistake. Restaurants keep a bad dish on the menu because the chef likes it. Creators keep making videos that spiked once, but never again. They fall in love with the peak, not the pattern. Lesson for you. Your metric is not, did anyone buy? Your metric is, did they come back? After your first $5 test, wait 7 days. If nobody messages, when is the next one? You do not have a business. You had a moment. Take the audience you built, kill the product, and test the next idea on them. The audience is the asset. Case Study 3. Libra, then Diem, year 2019. What happened? Facebook announced a global cryptocurrency to the whole world. Congress held hearings. Partners like PayPal and Visa walked away. Regulators panicked. The project rebranded, then died. Which principle did Facebook skip? Principle 2. Start with 1%, not 100. Facebook tested Libra in Washington, D.C., not in the streets of Manila or Nairobi, where remittances hurt. They launched with a white paper to governments before they launched with a button to people. How other companies make the same mistake. Founders build in secret for 2 years, then do a TechCrunch reveal. If the market says no, they just burn 2 years. Facebook usually tests in New Zealand. With Libra, they tested on live television. Lesson for you. If your idea is too big to test small, it is too big to start. Shrink it. Instead of global coin, test, can I help 10 freelancers in Lagos? Receive dollars through a link. If 10 strangers say yes and pay a fee, now you have a story to tell regulators. Test with people before you talk to power. Case Study 4. The Metaverse Pivot, year 2021. What happened? Facebook changed its name to Meta and spent over $30 billion on Reality Labs. Headsets are still heavy. Legs arrived late to the avatars. Daily users are low outside of games. Which principle did Facebook bet against? Principle 1. Behavior is the new biography. Facebook bet on who people could become. Humans will live in VR. But behavior says people use phones in short bursts, watch videos for a few minutes, and hate wearing things on their face. Demographics said Gen Z will love it. Behavior said Gen Z still prefers phone and a bed. How other companies make the same mistake. BlackBerry believed business people need keyboards. Blockbuster believed families like driving to stores. Both bet on identity. Both ignored behavior. Identity is what we say. Behavior is what we do when no one is watching. Lesson for you. Before you build the future, audit the present. Ask, what does my customer already do for 2 hours every day? If your product is not a natural next step from that behavior, you are not building a tool. You are building a lecture. People do not pay for lectures. They pay for shortcuts. 3 mistakes that bankrupt other companies. We named these in part 2. Here is how they show up when the bill comes due. Mistake 1. They ask, while Facebook watches other companies run surveys, would you use this? Everyone says yes to be nice. Then the product launches and nobody shows up. Facebook skips the question. It watches for the attempted action. With Beacon, they assumed the answer. They did not watch for people trying to share purchases. With your idea, do not ask, would you buy? Add a buy now button that goes to a wait list. Count the clicks. Clicks are honest. Comments are polite. Mistake 2. They launch big, while Facebook launches tiny. A clothing brand will produce 100 pieces before selling one. A tech startup will code for 8 months before showing it to a stranger. When it fails, the failure is public and expensive. Facebook launches to a few hundred people. If it fails, only the data scientists know. Your version is a $5 ad to one neighborhood. If it fails, you lost lunch money. If it works, you found a business. Mistake 3. They marry the product. While Facebook marries the data, founders keep a bad idea alive because they worked hard on it. They say, I already spent 6 months. Facebook says, the data spent 6 days. If the numbers are bad, the project is dead, even if a vice president built it. Mark Zuckerberg is still funding the metaverse, but he also killed live shopping, newsletter bulletins, and dozens of apps you never heard of. He is loyal to learning, not to features. Your loyalty must be to the customer, not to your first drawing. Lessons learned for building with no safety net. If you are unemployed, underemployed, or on Social Security, you do not have room for a $30 billion lesson. Here is how you use Facebook as graveyard as your shield. Lesson 1. Your small sample is a superpower. Facebook needs 1 million data points to be sure. You need 10 DMS to be sure. You can call every single person who clicked. Ask them, what almost stopped you? Their answer is your next version. Big companies cannot call everyone. You can. Lesson 2. Shame is the tax you stop paying. When Facebook kills a product, the stock often goes up. Investors reward learning. When you kill a bad idea in 3 days, you did not fail. You graduated. You paid $5 for a lesson that saves you 6 months of rent. That is tuition, not loss. Lesson 3. Test the problem, not your ego. Beacon failed because sharing purchases was not a problem people had. The metaverse struggles because I have nowhere to hang out was already solved by WhatsApp, phone calls, and the street. Find a problem that makes people pull out money today. If you have to educate them that it is a problem, you are too early and too broke for that fight. Lesson 4. Use borrowed land before you buy land. Facebook tests new ideas inside Facebook. It does not buy a new domain first. You should test inside Facebook groups, WhatsApp status, and Instagram DMs before you pay for a website or CAC registration. If your idea cannot get attention where attention already lives, it will not survive where you have to create attention from zero. Your one-page checklist, the Facebook way. Copy this to your notes. Do not move to the next step until you pass the rule. No Arabic numerals are used, so follow the words. Step 1. Behavior over biography. Action. Write down 3 exact sentences your customer typed in a group this week. Kill rule. If you cannot find 3 sentences, you do not know the customer yet. Do not build. Step 2. 1% test action. Run an ad with the cost of 1 meal to one small area for 2 days. Kill rule. If the click-through rate is below 1%, your first sentence is weak. Rewrite it. Step 3. Fake door action. Make a free page with a join waitlist button. Send traffic to it. Kill rule. If fewer than 3 out of every 100 visitors join, stop. Your offer is not clear. Step 4. Find the cluster action. Install the free Metapixel. Or list 10 people who said I want this and find 3 pages they all like. Kill rule. If you cannot get 50 visitors in 1 week, your traffic source is wrong. Step 5. Kill fast action. Write your success number before you start. Example: 15 TMS in 3 days. Kill rule. If you miss the number, kill the idea and message everyone who clicked. Ask why they stopped. Step 6. Next click action. Break your journey into 4 posts. Test post 1 only. Kill rule. If nobody takes step 1, you do not have a step 2 problem. Fix the start. Step 7. Friends as filter action. Post your mockup and ask people to tag someone who needs it. Kill rule. If 0 tags appear, your idea is not shareable. Redesign the message. Step 8. Data is the moat. Action. Save every winning audience and every 500 in a sheet. Kill rule. If you delete your data, you delete your business. Back it up. Why this beats other companies. A traditional business plan takes months and asks a bank for money. This checklist takes days and asks the customer for truth. Banks say no. Customers say yes with their clicks. Final word. You do not need to be Facebook. You need to think like it. Facebook's edge is not money. It is speed of learning. It can test in the morning and kill by lunch. You can too. Other companies wait for permission, for funding, for perfect. Facebook waits for data. When you are building from zero, data is the only investor that never says no. It only says not yet, or try this way. Your job is not to be right on day 1. Your job is to be less wrong on day 2. So here is your challenge. Before this weekend's, complete step 1 through step 3 of the checklist. Do not tell me your idea. Show me your click rate. If this series helped you see testing differently, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Next week I am doing a live teardown. I will take one subscriber's idea, run the Facebook test on camera, and show you the data. Comment the words KSTME and your product idea below this post. I will pick 3 to feature. You now have the hunt from part 1, the 8 rules from part 2, and the graveyard lessons from part 3. The next move is not mine. It is yours.